So here we go. So stepping into this rather short hallway with apartment doors at the end, you tread in a thick pool of blood that doesn't quite reach your ankles. The step you take to the room causes a heavy swishing of blood to waver around your feet. It's warm, and by the smell, it's been here for a good bit. Ninji, from your bag, you hear a wailing. Oh, what the hell is that smell?
Hey, Ninja, you're saying that to us or to whatever is yelling at you from the bag?
I'm replying to the head.
The coconut just sort of it's just, you can feel it rummaging in your bag, just trying to roll about.
Hey, Ninja, maybe open your bag and see what the magical creature that will help us wants.
Nah, it's gonna stay in there. One of you guys can open it up for me if y'all want to.
I opened Ninja's bag for him.
So you're just sort of standing there. You got your backpack in your bag, and Logbrak is going into the bag. Okay.
Yes. The elf is being a mopey emo kid. I don't even want to open my bag. God, you can open it if you want to.
Okay, so we've got Logbrak. He's unzipped the bag. He's unlatched the bag. What sort of bag do you got, Ninji? Tell us.
It is a Velcro
buckle?
straps. No, Velcro straps.
Grow up. Get a real bag.
Love it.
All right, I approach the bag and I open it. I've opened his Velcro bag.
And from the bag,
I reach into the bag. For whatever's. Do I know the coconut's there? I thought I didn't know the coconut was there.
Did you tell that you got a talking coconut in your bag?
No, he hasn't. No, he only knows the coconut's there half the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be fair,
didn't he pull it out when we were in that village by the water?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Yes, but you and I both rolled like a 1 on the perception check, and we were unaware of anything happening that whole damn encounter. Anyway, I'm rummaging around looking for whatever's making the noise, and I pull out. I grab the first thing I can and pull it out.
So you grab the. All right. So as you open the bag, you definitely see in an otherwise empty bag, you see the one thing that is in there, a goddamn coconut.
I pull out the coconut and I say, "Coconut, were you yelling at us?"
Yeah, I was. I thought I established that. Did Ninja not tell you that I was in your bag?
No. Not that I remember. I don't listen to the elf half the time anyway, but I don't think he told us.
Okay. So just to be clear, I'm Isabel the sorceress in this coconut.
Isabel 1.0.
All right, just to clarify, I've edited the audio files. Isabel is the sorceress.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And Jillian is Ninji's family member at the Dune
Village. Yeah.
Dunevale, yeah, okay.
So when you say you've edited them, does that mean whenever you're talking from the last recording, I'll be like, you run into Isabel.
Please tell me that's how you did it.
I've tried to do my best, but pretty much.
No, you don't try on it at all. You make it intentional.
Yeah. I'll show you what I've done. It is kind of funny, but.
Oh boy.
But yeah, okay. So Isabel the coconut. She's like, "Hey, how you going? What is? You got me here. How you going? I mean, what is that smell anyway?"
We don't know. We stepped into the room. If I had to guess, I'd say some mixture of gore and guano from the massive birds flying in and out.
What's guano?
Bat dung.
Bird cloaca excrement.
Yeah, right. Interesting. Okay. All right. So why?
I would like to remind everyone about the letter.
Was that meta?
Oh no! Here's the thing. I can create as a DM any of my like insecurities behind not knowing things. I can just put that in characters. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful thing.
Fine. I was just curious if that was meta or not.
No, it was in game, 100%. I knew what that was. Sorry.
Okay.
I want to remind everyone about the letter that we got off of that dead bird.
Yes. All right.
The letter say? I don't remember.
The letter said that not Isabel was your family member was in cahoots with William the Necromancer. That is correct, right, Peter?
Case, you've got the. I'll be honest, I don't have it in front of me. Case, you've got that letter in private chat. If you just want to brush up on that real quick, you pull out from where you usually put your bottle on the side of the backpack. You've got it sort of the note nestled in that, and you just pull it out. And now you're about to not summarize it. You don't have to reread it, but
okay. So basically, she is confirming that we're on the way. She gives a description of us. And she says yours forever, Isabel.
And that is addressed to William, or is there no address on it?
It says my love.
Ah, okay.
So it is not specific.
Okay, so she could be helping the underground resistance then.
Yeah, yep.
She could be.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
What?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Are you actually messing with me right now, or is that actually what's happening?
No, there's a resistance. I'm helping him.
Yeah. Okay.
Bringing down that evil necromancer. Oh, terrible.
Oh, wait. So you wrote this letter?
Yes, but I'm a coconut, so I don't have all the memories that Isabel the sorceress has. So in these situations, I'm going to allow you to create you can do perception checks to see the motives behind characters. Obviously, when we move to the D&D system, you're going to have more ability to do that. But with the, I guess, primitive system that I've got here, that's what I'm going to let you do.
All right. So can I tell if he's lying to me then if I roll a high enough perception check?
Yes. Essentially, you'll be able to read the motive of the character, whether, is this character talking absolute dog shit? Is it,
gotcha.
Yeah. Based on how good you roll.
In that case, I will roll for perception.
Yep.
It's a D10, yeah?
Yep. Plus or minus any modifiers.
Yeah, -1 for me for the heavy armor. Why did it copy that?
I'm not going to let anyone else roll unless they're literally engaged in the role playing before them. Are they involved in the conversation?
Well, that didn't work. I rolled a 1 for the audio record.
Yes. Yeah. So whenever you roll, announce. So literally you rolled a 1 -1, but you can't get worse than 1 because it's literally the worst. This coconut is the most truthful and the most direct coconut you've ever met in your entire life. You've never trusted anyone more in your entire life there, Logbrak.
All right. Well, guys, I see no reason to mistrust the coconut that all of a sudden, once we entered the big bad guy, BBEG's lair, started talking to us. Do you guys see a reason to mistrust the coconut?
I'm gonna be weary of it, but for now, I'll.
You don't have any questions for the coconut that's been in your bag the whole time that's been talking?
No, you don't need to ask me any questions. I'm good. If you just want to put me back in the bag, we should be right. Away we go to William. Huzzah, as they say.
All right. Well, nobody else has any questions. I guess I am forced to march on ahead to William.
Thank you. If you just put me, try to, the coconut hole, try to make that facing up so I'm not sort of suffocating when you put me back in the bag.
Okay. Yeah. Keep the very trustworthy coconut comfortable.
Thank you. And you Velcro back the bag, the top of it, and it's closed. And you just, all good. Okay. So here we go. As you do that, you check out ahead of you, opposite direction from where you came from, and you see out of the pool of blood at your feet, 2 of these long-legged spiders rise from the blood and charge straight at you. Roll initiative right now.
Why are you doing this to me?
To me?
Because you didn't roleplay.
All right, I got a 4.
After penalty, I got a 7.
I also got a 4.
Okay, so we've got a 4, 8, and a 1. So in this scenario, what's going to happen is I'm going to make the spiders, they're going to be attacking in dual mode. So they're going to be attacking simultaneously against you.
You got 2 4s and a 7.
Wait a minute, you rolled a 1?
Yeah, +3. It's agility, right?
So, yeah, true. The only thing is when you roll a 1 or a 10, they become absolute. So yeah, it's something like that. So if you rolled a 2, that's actually better than a 1 + 3. because yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just copy that. I'm gonna roll initiative here. Bang. Spiders go first. Done.
Fucking hell.
So the spiders are gonna rush directly at Logbrak. Because you're still like sort of fiddling with the bag still. You're caught sort of unweary. So at this point,
I trust this coconut so fucking much, man.
I'm going to roll a 1d10 for attack. That's a 7. Does that meet your toughness?
Sorry.
I think so. I think the toughness is 6.
Sorry, I'm on a laptop. Bear with me. I don't have a fancy multi-screen setup. Where the hell is it?
These spiders are just black shadows. Long legs emerging from the blood. Charging right now at
Where the fuck is the toughness?
Not in 5 seconds, if you don't roll, they just attack me. Free, straight to the head.
I have to. Well, no, I got a +1. I can't find it on the stupid document.
Straight in your mouth. It's right. It's lunging. It's right there. Quick, mate.
I have a 7 toughness.
No, you don't.
I do. I have +1 from the heavy armor.
Yeah, so you got 5 + 1, 6.
Am
I an arsehole for just not telling you straight?
Yeah,
you are. Because I'm just asking you where on the document it is. I'm meta.
So everyone's got 5 toughness plus any modifiers. So you've got 6 there, Paddies.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway.
So I take one. I take what? 1 damage, right?
No. So at this point, you got to roll to see what body part the spider's going to hit.
4.
Torso.
So you're taking 1 damage there,
Yep.
and also because you're attacking in duo, I get to roll again. 1. That one misses straight up.
Right.
It's kind of like one of the spiders has like done this triumphant attack against you, and the slower, dumber spider is just like swings at you like 3 feet away, and the other spider's like, "What are you fucking doing? You should just get out of here. I'm done with your shit."
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. So my turn. Yes.
Yep.
All right. I use my 2-handed mop, which I am using 2-handed. You said that did something last game, right?
Yes. So I've sent you a description of what that item does. If you'd like to read out what it does.
Does 1d8 damage, but you can take an attack that an ally is going to take at any time, so long as you verbally attack the enemy's wife/husband/partner.
So it's called the Sea Rock Mop, right?
The Sea Rock Mop, yes.
Sea Rock, Chris Rock.
I like it.
Thank you.
Excellent.
So is that in poor taste?
No,
I just think you wrote this a while ago, but I just think we missed the bus.
Yeah, I did write this.
The time frame bus.
All right, so there is no advantage to 2-handing it then?
Well, no. You can only 2-hand it.
Oh, okay.
You can't mop with 1 hand, mate. That's madness.
All right, fine. I jump at the spider that hit me, because fuck that one. Swinging for its many eyes with my Sea Rock Mop.
Yes, it's got its shadowy eyes.
God damn it, dude. I'm the worst warrior in the history of the planet. I have not hit a single enemy in the past 3 weeks.
That's a big one-a-rooney. Yep. So you tell me what happens.
I clean his feet for him, I guess, with my mop.
Was he supposed to roll a d10 first to see if he's even hitting?
Yeah, sorry, you're supposed to be. Yeah, you're cheating, mate. Roll.
All right, I thought of that because
roll a 1d10. Yeah, let's go.
Just do it backwards, I guess.
All right, fine.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm not going to roll anything.
So you rolled a 2 there. So yeah, at this point, basically, you're just cleaning the blood beneath the spider, just giving it sort of nice little space for it to just attack next turn. And whose turn was it next? I believe it was.
It was definitely the elf's turn.
Yeah, Ninji.
It was, yeah.
All right. So I'm rolling a d10, yeah?
Yep. So you're going to be rolling for a chance to hit.
Oh.
Nice, dude. Okay, so you got a critical hit. That's a 10. So now you're going for the damage. Yo, okay, so you've big 10 of Rooney, you reckon? So you rolled a 5. That becomes 10 damage because of the critical. Are you okay? So you've got. Tell me this precise attack, Ninji.
All right, so the spider that Logbrak has just mopped the feet of. Okay.
Yep.
I shoot him right in between all 8 of his eyes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a 4 on one side and 4 on the other, and you've just like. Okay. So it's funny. You're wielding this black ebony bow that you got from Little Billy before, right? When he gave it to you.
Yeah.
And as soon as you touch the string of the bow, it zaps you. Like the hand on the black part of the wooden bow is fine, but the string zaps your hand. And as the bow, as you went to pull that string, it activates something within the bow. A slit opens up from the face of the bow, and this massive tongue just flops out. And
all right.
Now he's like, all right, bear with me. I'm going to be doing a German accent. Get ready. Wiener Schnitzel. All right, I'm good now.
That's your word to get you into character?
Wiener Schnitzel, yeah. Yeah, he's like, oh, the sweet taste of battle, yeah. Thank you for joining. What are we doing today? It slobbers its tongue like sort of like around the area in front of it, and it's asking you, what are we doing today? What are we doing? Yeah,
we're attacking these spiders. Good tongue, sir.
Oh, exquisite. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah at the end of every fucking sentence.
I react in absolute terror to the sexual bow.
And in this moment, he's like, I will do the damage if you reveal a great truth about yourself.
Anybody or just the wielder?
No, just the man that wields me.
All right.
Okay. These are 2 of my best pals I'm traveling with.
That's not true at all. He's lying. We don't like him.
So that's a shitty great truth. I'll be real.
I don't know anything about my past, though.
Tell me. You don't need to tell me something about your truth. Tell me about your emotion. Where are you at right now?
I'm conflicted because I believe I've just stumbled across family and they are not accepting.
Okay. All right. So in this moment, it's funny. This is a bow that doesn't need for you to pull the string. It's a one-handed bow. Weird, right? The string pulls itself, accepting your truth, and it just shoots a bow straight between the spider's 8 eyes.
It shoots a bow, like an entire.
I shoots an arrow. Go fuck yourself.
I just wanted to clarify. I mean, a tongue came out of a bow. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
This is on you. This is some weird shit that you started. We're gonna have questions.
No, please. Yeah, call me out as needed. So the arrow is shot out from the bow, reaches right between the eyes of this spider, and delectable, and it closes back up. The mouth, the slit of the bow.
Oh, what was that word after? What was that?
Delectable.
There, Guile.
Makes me so happy.
All right. So, Rock, that's all you now, mate. What's with your hand going hitting your head? What have I done?
Is that spider all right? He's dead? He's fine?
All right. So within the D&D realm, like when we get to that system, there's going to be a system where it's going to be able to like you can say whether it's bruised or whether it's bloodied. It's not bruised. It's another term. I'm just going to say that. Right now, you find that the spider is bloody. One of the two, that is. Specifically the one with like the clean floor beneath it, because Logbrak so kindly cleaned the space beneath it.
I am the worst dwarven warrior ever.
Wait, which one did you say is bloody? The one that's just been cleaned?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you can clearly denote it by the way that it's bloody. So if you just want to shoot the bloody one or the non-bloody one.
I'm not shooting anyone with
attack.
anything.
Whatever.
I stab things.
So tell me, what would you like to do with your turn, sir?
Kill the one that's already wounded so that it can't attack us next turn.
And yeah, again, you can do stuff with the environment around you if you want to do a skill check or something. I'm not, whatever.
Can I just like, whatever? I'm just gonna attack him.
All right, so you're going for the attack? Cool.
Yeah.
That's the 1d10. Let's see if you... You reckon we've got another 10 of Rooney in here?
Oh, screw you guys.
Hey, I also rolled a 1. My last roll was a 1, so, you know.
True.
Yeah, but for initiative, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we've got you rolled a 3, but that becomes a 6 because of the critical. And which one were you targeting, sorry, for the attack?
The bloody one, I guess.
The bloody one? Okay. Tell me what you do. So, like, you're currently, like, I want to say you're about, like, 5 feet away from it. It was at the end of the hallway and it was charging at you, and now it's sort of like, now that you're attacking it, it's sort of like about 5 feet away from you. And you've got the blood pooled at your feet. Tell me about the attack.
Well, I really hate spiders, so I sort of just like close my eyes and just like stab at it, you know.
It's like you know that episode of Simpsons where like Bart is like doing the windmill with his hands. It's like, if you get in my way, I'm gonna hit you. And then Lisa's kicking. It's like, if you get in my way, I'm gonna kick you. You're just repeatedly stabbing and hoping for the best. Interestingly though, you do this, but like after the second or third swing, out of nowhere, you stabbed it in. You know what? No. Take it back. You stabbed it like 4 or 5 different times. For like, stabbed it 8 times across each of the eyes perfectly, right? And as a result, you take your the dagger out from the last eye that you stabbed, and suddenly it's just collapsed onto the floor, and it's floating on the blood, and then it slowly sinks into the blood. So now there's one spider left. Good work. You've killed that one off. And it is the spider's turn, and he's like, "Oh, he was a good for nothing, but I can't have you just killing spiders all willy-nilly." So clearly,
to be fair, it wasn't willy-nilly, Spider. You started it. You attacked first.
Yeah, but this is our place.
Well, no way to treat guests, is it?
I mean to do that.
Wasting a 9.
Jesus, it's rolled a 1.
Yeah, so is this the stupid spider that missed?
This is the stupid spider that missed.
I think this is a stupid spider. So yeah, it's missed again because it's fucking 1 again.
Excellent. Eager to prove myself. I jump at this spider with the sea rock mop. Again, aiming right between his eyes. Ready for this 1? It's going to be another 1. There we go. The 2 for chance to hit.
Yeah, so you've rolled a 3. It becomes a 2 because of the armor. Tell me, what do you think this attack is? It's a miss, just to be clear.
Oh, is it? Again, apparently I'm just so useless that I fall on the floor with the mop. I mopped the floor myself, and I fell on the floor.
Yeah, so yeah, okay, so you've all right, so you've just cleaned the floor beneath you, and now you've just fallen over, and you're just having a good time of it.
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
All right. Big quesadilla, Ninjitski. Tell us how it's done.
All right. I'm gonna pull out the old trusty ebony bow yet again.
I don't want him to. I don't want him to do that. Could you please just punch him? Could you please just punch
Oh
him?
no, I'm pulling out the sexual German bow.
Oh no.
The slit opens back up.
I don't like that it's called a slit.
Yes. And so you've rolled that 9. It's super excited. I just want to clarify. It's not necessarily sexual. It's just like it gets aroused by very little things. By shooting things, I guess. So the tongue flops back out again, and it's just ready to do some carnage. And with that 9 that you've rolled, it's super keen. You've rolled a 3 for damage, and at this point, the arrow shoots out and it hits it. Not necessarily between the eyes, the arrow, not necessarily between the eyes, but it shoots it in the side even. And at this point, it takes a little bit of damage. It's not bloody. I would say it's a little bit bruised even. And that's the end of your turn. Stabby, all yours.
All right, let's go, I guess. I don't like spiders. Yeah, my eyes are probably still closed. No, and see, that's what happens when your eyes are closed.
Yep. So you've tried the exact same thing as last time. Close your eyes, hope for the best. Surely it'll work out again. But yeah, your dagger meets no purchase in this spider.
Nice.
With that 3. So Logbrak.
Does he also fall in the soapy floor from where I mopped? By the way, in my head, this mop is always soapy and ready to clean because it's magical.
Oh yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
You specifically said you cleaned the space beneath you, so no. He doesn't fall over because it was a 3, but you rolled a 2, which was kind of low.
That was very low.
So yeah, right now, all Stabby stuff from then is just looking like a dickhead. That's what happened to him. Yes, as he just flails his arms around.
Also, is Casey rolling the right damage? Is that bow a D8?
Yo, it's a 1d6. You're true.
Oh, rip.
I'm gonna have to discipline you later, man.
Ooh.
That's the bow.
And the bow discipline me instead.
But yeah, so it's your turn now, Case. What would you like to do?
Whose turn?
No, it's not. It's the spider's turn.
Yeah.
No. Oh, sorry, it's Spider's turn. What am I talking about? I can edit that. It's fine. I can say whatever the fuck I want. So the spider's going up, and it's just going. You know what? Spider legs it. Spider runs up the hallway, and it climbs up to the ceiling. You're out of battle now. It's up, and you can see it, but it's hiding behind this object in the ceiling. It's like it's on this object, this shiny little object. You can't tell from the distance you're at, but yeah, it's not fully visible, but you can definitely see its legs, sort of just like sort of high, so a part of it is concealed by the object, but you can just see its legs sprawling out on the ceiling there. But yeah, so you're out of combat now, and that spider's still alive.
It's hiding behind an object on the ceiling.
Yes, it's a small little object, but it's a small little spider. Well, it's not small, but it's like, I don't know, maybe 2 hands size.
Can we get the object? Is it like retrievable or is it bolted to the ceiling?
Well, you're gonna have to take a few steps. You're gonna have to walk up the hallway just to get visibility on what the object is. But also, if you want to,
can I see any other threats in the hallway?
Make a perception check.
I don't want to, man.
Do it anyway. All of us are just patties.
If you want to.
6 after the penalty.
Okay.
I got an 8.
My eyes are still closed.
Stabby. Stabby, roll with advantage.
With his closed eyes?
Nah. Holy shit, you rolled an...
Hell yeah. I rolled 2 3s.
That's crazy. Okay. So at this point, you don't see any other threats. However, Ninji, you get better visibility on the item on the ceiling, the object on the ceiling, and you don't know why you know this. That's a fire sprinkler. It's just this big fire sprinkler that the spider's just hanging behind. And it's a big one. It's a chunky old school fire sprinkler.
By fire sprinkler, you mean like the water sprinkler, right? But
Yeah,
there's 4 fires. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Just trying to make sure it's not gonna make fucking fire come out.
Yeah,
A sprinkler that
make sure
shoots
it's not a
out
booby
fire.
trap.
That'd be mad.
A
We've been
fucking
playing a lot of Elden
flamethrower up
Ring,
there.
guys. We've been playing a lot of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
But Ninja, no, you don't see any sort of threats around you at all.
Okay. We don't need the fire sprinkler. I said we go past that. Pointless.
Okay, so what you do is you roll up the hallway, and proceeding up that hall, you notice the walls are completely free of any blood. Bright clean walls with no decoration at all. At the end of the short hall, the narrow space that you're in fans out, revealing 5 doors ahead of you. From left to right, they're colored. So red, blue, black is the center, then green, then yellow. Okay? Ninja, you've still got your eyes on that fire sprinkler above you. And out of nowhere, the fire sprinkler, it from the nozzle, like it's got like these little nozzles around the sprinkler, it shoots out the water, right? Cartoonish facial features shoot out from it. They slither out of the holes, and you can see these big cartoony eyes just sort of float about the sprinkler there, and it looks directly at you so enthusiastically. And again, from the nozzle, a big mouth appears. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Is this Sammy sprinkler? Are you fucking kidding me?
The bright red sprinkler extends down from the ceiling to meet you all at eye level. The spider's a little freaked out. I thought it was in a fucking safe spot. But the sprinkler extends down, and you are met with this big cartoony-eyed, big lips with little arms emerge out of nowhere. They're like Popeye arms, and they hold onto one another intensely, as if trying to contain its sheer excitement. The eyes quiver in anticipation for your group's reception.
What are you?
I'm Thimian the Sprinkler.
What do you want?
Friends.
Ugh, nope.
Well, hold
Deeply
on.
uncomfortable.
Can you help us out?
I love to help.
Excellent. What's the deal with the doors, sprinkler? Did you say Simeon the sprinkler?
Thimian the Sprinkler at your service.
Thimian.
You lot are the good thought. Sometimes people hurt me, but there are good ones out there, you know. It's worth the risk, I say.
How do they hurt you? Out of curiosity, what do they do to hurt you?
Emotional.
Okay.
Can you help us out with these doors ahead?
All right. Here's what I can say. I'll be honest. For mean people, I usually twist them with the doors, but you guys are nice, so I can't do this. Its voluptuous lips form a bulbous open mouth grin, perfect white teeth are housed within its mouth. But beyond those jagged, pearly whites is a dark void that goes on forever, empty and infinite. This thing's horrifying.
Yeah.
But it has a lisp, so it's adorable. It's adorable.
No, the lisp is still worse for me.
What I can tell you is that you want to go through the black one. That's the goal.
Okay.
He gestures
What's behind the colored? What's behind the colored doors?
That's the thing. That you need to go through all the other doors first before it'll unlock.
Oh, for like key items. Okay.
Well, no, you just need to step in it. Jesus, I almost fixed up my lift there. As Simeon talks to you, he slings himself across the room from wall to wall, gaining full vantage of all angles on all of you. The trials inside the room are optional. I won't even feel the doors behind you.
Okay. Trials.
Okay, before we start, are the colors coordinated at all to the difficulty of the trials?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of trials?
They changed a lot.
They change a lot. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we can go through the doors in any order. We just have to go through all of them, step through each of them, and then we can come back out and go through the black door if we want.
That's right. But I will say, I heard from some other groups before that the room can be helpful.
The room can be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Which room? This room?
Mate, I'm being incredibly helpful.
Okay. I'm gonna, if nobody has any objections, I'm gonna poke my head through the yellow door.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. I poke my head through the yellow door. I'm standing in this room still. I have not entered that door. I'm just poking my head in it.
Okay, it's a big and heavy door, and all three of you are going to need to push on it
Ooh.
to open it properly.
Are they all that way?
Yes.
Okay.
I've just introduced that because I don't like the idea of you just peeking your head in.
I know what you did. All right, gentlemen. Give it the old heave ho. Yes. Stabby, you in?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't
right.
have a choice. I don't think.
No, we could just go through the. No. Wait a minute. He said we have to go through the black door last.
Well, he said to even go through the black door, we had to go through the other doors. That's if the sprinkler's telling the truth.
Right.
True.
Yeah, he just said we had to go through the black door last. If we don't go through any other doors, technically we'll have been to the black door last. Can we push on the black door and see what happens?
It doesn't budge.
Okay. All right.
It's almost like it's not a door. It's almost like it's just a fucking wall.
Okay, then back to the yellow door. And I commence pushing.
Do all three of you push?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does this look like? So you got it's a normal sized door. It's not like a grand door.
It's going to be a dwarf sandwich because we have the gnome standing in the very front pushing the door, and then
I'm not standing on the front. I'm standing on the elf's shoulders.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, either way, they're looming over me, I guess, standing behind me. But kind of like if I have to stand behind Casey to help him do something.
Basically.
It's like you ever seen Ghost with Richard Gere and Demi Moore when they're doing the pottery?
Oh, they're hovering over the top.
yeah, it's like that.
I love it. Okay, so you're entering the yellow room. So all three of you, united, awkwardly, admittedly, you are pushing against this heavy door, and it swings open, and you all collapse as you're pushing into the room. The door's opened, like you can just walk back out if you really wanted to. But let me describe the room for you. What will you allow this?
I mean, give the DM.
Yeah, no, as in I'm just making sure you're not
we're
going to walk
looking-
in, then walk out, and then just done.
Yeah, no, I'm looking around the room.
Okay,
Yeah, I want to see what's.
so as you go through this yellow door, it's like you've stepped into another dimension. A darkness clouds everything, except for an old iron chair with straps on the arms and legs. A cold whisper cuts into all of you. Sit on the chair for unclaimed riches.
You know what? I've been rolling ones and twos. I am down with sitting on that chair if you guys want to let me sit on that chair.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
all right, I'm gonna give you. Hold on, I'm gonna give you some meta right now. So basically, if you sit on this chair, basically, I'm gonna tell you part of the meta. I'm not gonna tell you too much. If you sit on this chair, basically, you're going to have the opportunity to grab something from the past, from the adventure that you've been on so far. So you can grab anything that's not living.
What have we got that's worth getting? We got that claw that we
Yeah, the
gave.
gauntlet.
Yeah, we got that claw that we gave to the druggy poet.
I say unclaimed, but you could definitely just grab any item essentially you want from your past that you don't have
There's
on
a
you.
canister in that tree.
There is the
Can you
canister.
grab that?
Yeah, we grab the canister in the tree.
If it's not living, then it's all yours. But
Is the canister living?
one of you are going to have to sit on the chair to do that.
I sit on the chair. I sit
Okay.
on the chair.
So tell me, so like you've just wandered into this room, you've heard this ominous whisper, and you're just like
Right.
strutting towards the chair.
I've decided with all my roles, my character is obviously an idiot, and is brash anyway, according to my roleplay background. So yes, he sits on the chair.
Okay, and you
Out
do
of
so.
my way, peasants. This is clearly a throne meant for dwarven nobles.
And you are requesting 4?
We ran into horny trees a while ago, and one of them had a capsule lodged inside of it. We would like to retrieve that capsule.
As you utter your desires, on the left wall, to your left, the Logbrak, a portal just opens up from the side wall and spews out the canister straight onto the floor. The portal like belches, it burps, and then closes back up.
Nice.
Okay.
Are you about to? Okay, you are. I'm just gonna say, Logbrak, you're about to just get up, take the item, but you can't. As
Shocking.
soon as the item lands on the floor, the strap on. Actually, can you make a 1d10 roll
Strap
for me?
on. The strap. Oh, the whole point of this was because the rolls, man. 7
there you
after
go.
the penalty.
No. This is Sorry, this is gonna be for your limb. So it's an 8.
Yes.
Okay.
Left arm.
Left arm. So the strap on your left arm
Mm-hmm.
Snaps closed onto you. The latch pulls tighter and tighter. Your bone creaks and bends at the tension until the latch snaps your limb.
Like completely gone? It's
Gone.
done? It's gone?
Done. Yep.
No.
The strap opens back up, readying itself for some more action, if anyone is inclined to do so.
Yeah, no thanks.
No? Stabby, you don't want a
Pass.
gauntlet?
So can we touch our rings together and see if it'll fucking heal his arm?
It's like Captain America. Not Captain
yeah,
America. What's
as Captain Planet? Yeah.
Yeah, Planet.
Can we Captain Planet and see if we can heal his arm?
Well, no. Here's the thing. So here's a mechanic that's been sort of always there. You can use the mechanics check, and basically you can improv an item that's around you and use it as a replacement limb. And I, as the DM, are going to be able to say, okay, this is what the effect is on you.
Dude, attach Sea Rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna attach Sea Rock to my arm, to my missing arm, and use that like a janitor cyborg Terminator guy.
Okay. All right. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Are you doing this yourself, or are you gonna get one of your friends to do this, like sort of attach it on for you?
I don't trust the elf with limbs. He's proven untrustworthy with arms.
You gonna trust Stabby? Is that what you're about to say to me right now?
No, I'm just gonna do it myself.
You're gonna do it with one arm. All right, straight up. If you're gonna do it with one arm, I need to roleplay a little bit myself. I'm going to make you do a mechanics check with disadvantage because you're doing it with one arm.
Okay, fair enough.
Notice that I'm saying if someone else would do it, they would not get disadvantage. Logically so.
All right. I asked Stabby
So
to do it.
stop being a cunt.
Wow. Stabby refuses.
All right, elf, you want to help me with my arm?
Nope, not anymore.
All right, cool. I don't have a weapon now because I have a two-handed weapon. So if nobody helps me with my arm, there's no weapon.
So can I snap his broom in half and make it a one-handed weapon?
You want to push forward with that notion?
What are you gonna?
No, Stabby, are you gonna try to? I'm gonna make you roll a check essentially. If you want to go against basically Logbrak's desires, I'm going to assume that you don't want your fucking weapon snapped in half, right?
Not particularly.
He still has an axe, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he's got an axe and he's got a mop.
Both of them are two-handed.
Yeah. So
Can
either
I
he gets an
snap
arm
that?
or
Can I snap the axe in half?
Yeah. If you want to snap the axe in half and make that my arm, I'm okay with that.
okay.
I wasn't.
So if you want to do that, all right. You know what? I'm just gonna let you do that. So how are you snapping it now? Are you just cutting the handle so essentially it becomes like a hatchet essentially?
I was thinking I was gonna like prop it up on the chair and then just like jump on the shaft.
I don't think you want to get near the chair. I don't think anybody else should be coming near the chair.
Well, I mean, I'm not sitting in the chair, so I'm just
I don't trust the chair. The chair has proven to be a dangerous enemy.
Hey, that capsule. Hold on, that capsule seemed pretty strong. Can we just make that his arm?
Can we open the capsule before we decide to do anything with my equipment?
I don't know why you picked the capsule. We couldn't open it before. I don't know how we're gonna open it now.
The funny thing in my head was like, yo, imagine if they don't just get the item from within the canister as opposed to the canister itself.
Because we don't know what's in it. We don't know if there's something alive in there. We can get the canister. It's not living. If we tried to do that, you could have been like, there's a fairy in there. You can't have it.
All right. Okay, so right now you we'll deal with this later. You're a one-handed guy and there's a canister there. So I'm going to give you that opportunity to do the strength check to break it or the mechanics check to open it.
Do I have disadvantage because I only got one hand? Do I throw it to somebody else?
No, I'm not going to give you disadvantage. That's not how I want to play this. Roll it as you normally would.
All right. So we're going to take turns trying to open this canister. Mechanics check. It's still a D10, yeah?
Yep, it's still 1d10.
7 after penalty.
Straight off the bat. Okay, easy as. Despite being fucking one-armed right now, you finagle.
I'm a horse of a dwarf.
And sorry, did you say you strength or mechanics this?
I said mechanics.
Yeah, mechanics, cool. So you finagle the lid, and it was jarred, yes, but it was sort of like the way the lid opens that made it sort of stuck. But you finagled it properly, and it just flings open. And from within that canister is, oddly enough, a wig and precisely one scoop of hair gel.
Gibbs.
I mean, you snapped your arm for it, so I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So hold on, just give me 2 seconds while I find this. Here we go.
Okay, so
would we be able to attach Isabella as a coconut and like a stick? So like attach.
Quit trying to fuck the coconut.
Like, can we attach the coconut to Logbrak's like socket? And
That's
then
true. I do trust the coconut, and nobody else has thought to question this coconut this whole time. By the way,
hold on. Ninja has arrows still, right? Yeah. His bow doesn't shoot arrows anymore, so you're just carrying around useless arrows, right?
Oh no, sorry. It does use the bow. It does use the arrows.
Oh.
But I'm saying you've got infinite arrows. So if you just want to take some arrows, go for it.
I give Stabby some arrows.
Why are you giving me arrows?
Because I don't know what your plan is.
You're just super into it, like whatever you want, Stabby. Just please take some arrows.
Exactly.
I'm
we
full
want to see
for
what this gnome is doing. Man. He's got a plan.
How many arrows did you give me?
3.
Okay, I'm putting those in my bag.
Okay, so I look at Stabby.
Hold on. I will attempt to put one arrow onto Logbrak for a replacement arm.
What happened to my head plan?
That's dumb.
All right. Well, in the meantime, while they've been discussing that, I have been putting the wig on my head and styling it with the hair.
Hold on. No, you haven't. I've just given you the description of the item. So the item is a wig and precisely one scoop of hair gel. That's the item name.
Yeah. Yes.
So it does something. Like there is mechanics within it. I'll read it out, like just summarized. The wig alone does nothing, but the hair gel can be used to make any hairstyle that you can form to give you one time +5 bonus on any roll you have. However, you must discuss with everyone, the DM, you guys, whether the hairstyle fits the skill and the circumstance, and argue about it until everyone is happy about the hairstyle and the situation.
I mean, we would have done that anyway, but I'm glad that you made that into the meta, so that's good.
Has this always been in that canister, or did you just?
No, it's always in there from the beginning.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had written out what was in there or not. Sick. Okay, well that'll come in handy for you since you keep rolling fucking 2s.
It's a one-time thing. So after you do it, I'm gonna make it so like you sweat, like your head sweats so much after doing it so perfectly that the hair gel wafts away. And of course, if there's no hairstyle, then the wig does nothing. But yeah, okay. So now that we've sorted that out, you've got that item. What were you doing with the arm situation or lack thereof?
I am down for Stabby to break my old axe, turn it into a hatchet, and let me wield that as part of my Let that be my arm.
Okay.
Stabby,
And Stabby, are you all right with performing this task?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me how you're doing this, Stabby, then.
All right,
The engineer himself, Stabby, comes along, grabs the two-handed axe, and he's ready to perform some magic.
Yeah, I'm propping it against the armrest of the chair, so
Yep.
it's making a triangle, and I'm just jumping on the middle of the shaft,
just over and over until it gets done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that process, I'm gonna make it. You break it. That's easy, but you're gonna have to roll a mechanics check to put the axe or the hatchet, I guess now in the socket. So you succeed in breaking it essentially in half. You've got this hatchet, and you wander over to Logbrak, and now what are you doing? Roll, and then we'll talk about how you've done it.
All right.
What'd he roll?
A 1. I rolled a 1.
Oh, good. And that one.
All right. So again, narratively speaking, 1s and 10s, I need to do something. 10s, I award you. 1s, I punish you essentially, right? So, and you did this.
What are you gonna do? Do more damage to my left arm?
You've got this hatchet.
Your left arm's gone, isn't it?
I know.
You've got this hatchet, and you put it in the socket. And
axe head first.
The blade part itself connects to the socket, and then he's just got like this peg wooden arm now at the end, as opposed to it being more efficient in the sense that it could have just fucking, he could have had the blade at the other end. Hell, I would have made it so like he didn't need to hold a weapon. That would have been the weapon if you rolled high enough. But now, no, you've just got a wooden stump that can't even grab onto things.
Just like nice.
And note, I'm going to say also with that one, if you try to take that axe off, it will break.
All right, can I mechanics check attaching the canister to the end of it to at least turn it into some sort of mace instead of just a stick?
Okay, so you want to turn it into a mallet, essentially.
Can we tie Stabby to my stick?
Oh, yeah?
No.
No, so hold on. You want to put the canister at the end of the stick, essentially, so that it turns into a mallet.
Because right now it's just the stick, right? I want to turn it into like a mace.
Yes. Okay, so are you doing this again, or are you going to get someone else to do it? Again, if you do this, I'm going to give you a disadvantage because you're one-handed.
Right. Elf, do you want to help me try to turn my stick into a mace?
Sure.
All right. I begrudgingly ask the elf for help.
Real quick question. How does the elf feel that this dickhead dwarf, the bloody gnome, put the axe on the wrong way around, and now this dwarf wants to fucking put a canister he just found laying on the ground onto the end of his stick? Like, what are your thoughts?
I think he's fucking retarded, but I'm gonna help him.
Sometimes you just have to embrace the insanity.
Okay, all right. So yeah, feel free to if you like, do a roll there, and we'll see how well you do.
Oof.
Okay, so that's a 3. What I'm gonna say is, what do you reckon, Ninji?
I reckon it's. Oh, sorry.
No, you're right.
So we're attaching the canister.
Yeah. So basically, you got like a stick, right? Like a broomstick, essentially, but without the broom part. And then he's got like he's got this metal cylinder canister, and he wants to put it like that, so it's like a mace, right? So he can like put his arm down and smash people. But you've rolled a 3 right now, which isn't that great a roll in the big spectrum of things. So tell me what do you reckon's happened here? I'm just curious. How have you done it?
Okay, so with the 3, I feel like it gets the job done, but hardly. So I think we go to stick, but we go to attach it. How are we even attaching it? Are we impaling it with the stick?
You tell me.
I don't think
that's you. This is the improv, mate. You tell me.
All right. We go to impale the canister. But since it's a 3. I fuck it up a little bit, crush the canister, and so it's a mace, but with about half the circumference of a normal mace. So it's more like it's more like a mallet.
Yeah, okay, so
He's
it
got a
wedges the
fucking-
canister a little bit as you try to piece it through, and it's just kind of fucked. Okay, so what I'm going to do here? Nice work. That was good improv, mate. I like that. You set a good image there. Okay, yeah. So with that, what I'll do is I said you'd get a 1d3, but from now on, you get a +1. So yeah, it's a 1d3. So basically, it's had no impact in combat, but you get a +1 to speaking checks from now on, Patrick, because you've got this intimidating canister wooden arm thing attached to your hand. So that's what Ninji's just done. Then he's giving you a +1.
Hold on. What if he gets that specialty, but if he says, "I'm going to go grab me mallet," like fucking Eustace?
Perfect. That's awesome. I fucking love it. Yes. You will only get that speaking check if you use those words, okay? Or something along those words.
I'm gonna go grab me fucking mallet.
Yeah. So like if you're trying to like talk to someone or intimidate them, just like, yeah, if you do that for me, that would be great. Or else I'll fucking get my mallet, and then your character raises up the mallet, and then you get a +1, okay?
Okay.
No, that's awesome.
Only to speech.
Yes, only within speaking context. That's right.
Okay.
Awesome. That was really cool. I love that. All right.
Can we get out of this room and go back into the sprinkler room, please?
But you guys don't want to try out the chair?
No, I don't.
I mean, here's a question. Do you want to go in again, Logbrak, and just roll the dice and see if it gets you a new arm? Like it. That's the roll.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. And we can come back into this room, right? Like it doesn't lock behind us?
You don't know. You have no idea.
Does an arm not count as a living thing?
Well, are bones living things?
Yes, and they're alive.
Also, no, we'd have to roll to reattach it, wouldn't we? And we've clearly proven we're incapable of dealing with sticks and metal canisters, so I don't really trust
because you got a sick fucking bonus, bro. Don't fucking come at us like
I did
that.
not get a sick bonus. I'm unarmed.
No, you have
Literally,
your fucking mallet.
I am literally unarmed. I'm
And you've
unarmed
got a wig.
and one arm.
You got a wig,
I'm
mate.
unarmed
Yeah.
and one armed.
Okay. All right. So what he's doing? He's leaving.
Yep, we go back out to the lobby. Let's all
Okay.
go to the lobby.
All three of you exit this foreboding room, and that whisper cuts into you again. Thank you for coming. And that's it. You go to the room, and the yellow door, it solidifies again as you pass through it, and it becomes sturdy as a wall, similar to the black door. It's just sturdy, will not budge no matter how hard you try. And Simeon, the sprinkler, comes back down again. He's just staring at you. He was trying to look through the door just to see what you guys are up to. He's like piecing his head around. And he notices that a dwarf has got this new arm. And he's like, "Nice arm there, friend."
Yes, thank you. I hope it proves worth the price we paid for it.
What'd you get? You got a mallet. It's a mallet. Is that what you got?
Yes.
You got a mallet.
Yes, I did. Tell me, do you know what's in the other rooms?
I got
by
no.
any chance?
I got nothing. I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm Simeon the sprinkler.
Yeah, that's great. Well, Simeon, if you don't have any other information for us, we're guess we're gonna go check out what's behind another door. Somebody else want to pick it, or are we all comfortable with me picking the
Simeon has one bit of information to offer you. Like he has one
Alright.
thing to tell you, and he gets
Alright.
that cartoony arm, and he latches it onto your shoulder, Logbrak. And he says,
All right.
"I have one thing. I wish you all the best." That's it. That's all I
Thank
got.
you.
Oh, well,
you, Simeon.
glad we took
Simeon.
the time.
Love you. Also, I would just like to point out we got 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that's fucked. I don't know what that's about. I feel like
Alright.
All right.
Okay. So what he's doing now?
I say
Green
we
door
go to
would
green.
be green. Yeah.
Green door.
Green door. Okay.
All right. So we get back into Was it Richard Gere or Patrick Swayze? It's Patrick Swayze, wasn't
What the hell are you talking
we-
about?
it? In Ghost. We get back into the Patrick Swayze Demi Moore
Uh,
position from Ghost, and that music starts playing. We get all erotic while we throw our clay pot, and we open the door.
and the green one you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so you just go through the green room, and you're entering a rather large. It's like a gymnasium hall, like it's massive, right? And it's just like like the wooden floors, it's all like waxed and everything. Just your typical like high school hall, right? But there's still blood at your feet. You know you recall from the previous room you were in, there wasn't that much blood. This one has got the same amount of blood that was in the hallway that you were in, right? But you notice in the far left corner there are 4 small men huddled in the corner. You can't see their faces, but they murmur quietly to one another at a high pitch. They're sort of circled around one another, or circled around something at least. And you just can't catch what they're saying. They're just beyond earsight. And earshot. And they definitely haven't noticed you yet at all whatsoever. Enter through that door, despite the the big crash that you do after pushing through this door.
Well, I did just want to turn around and leave the room, but that looks like people to stab.
Hey, what are y'all doing over there?
So only one of the 4 looks up, and you won't believe it. All right, give me a moment. Oh, it's you guys!
Oh God, no!
I've made.
No. All right, yeah, I'm with Rock. We're gonna turn around.
No, come back! It's me, Lil Billy.
Yeah, we know who it is.
Hello! I've made great strides since you went off from Doonvale. Check out my boys. And Lil Billy, as he says this, he takes off his new aviators because he's got a newfound sense of confidence about him now, right? He's got his aviators, pulled them. He's like tucked them into like, how people put their glasses on their collar of the shirt, the hanger in the middle. It's super fucking cool, dude. Like he's made great strides indeed. And he's made a lot more improvement with his self-confidence, with his new friends especially. As he says these things though, the remaining 3 figures, they turn around and look towards you, and you notice they're identical to Lil Billy in every single way. They're clones, essentially. There are 4 Lil Billies before you, but quickly the 3 Lil Billies that weren't talking, their eyes go red, and there's a hissing sound behind those 4 Lil Billies. They step forward, the 3 of them, and you see what they're hurtled around. It's a big, chunky bit of slime. And it slowly drifts your way, and it looks like it's sort of forming into something. No, please, they're my friends. Don't hurt them, he says to the clones. Roll initiative right now.
Oh boy.
You said we could leave the room.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
I got a 5.
Yep.
I got
shit.
a 1 after the penalty.
Yeah, you guys have rolled
5 and 2 1s.
super low. Yo, I rolled a 10 again. That's mad. All right, so these little billies just for easy
cheating?
fake. No, not cheating at all. Promise.
DM's cheating.
Nah,
DM's
not at
cheating.
all, mate.
Railroading.
I'm just gonna start writing down turn order so that I don't be a bad DM essentially. So it was Lil Billy, and then it's Stabby, then it's Logbrak. How about I spell it right? And then it's Ninji. Done.
Dang. Ninja go last.
So okay, starting battle. The Lil Billies, all 3 of them. The 4th one, the original one that talked, he's sitting in the corner, just like his hands are leaning against his cheek, just like, what is transpiring before me? Oh no! And the 3 Billies, they charge at you, united, and they just headbutt directly into Stabby. And whether that does any damage depends on Does a 4 meet your toughness, sir?
5.
Oh, you're good, mate. You're good. Okay, so how do you avoid these 3 headbutts?
I mean, I'm pretty quick and I'm short. Maybe they just like went over my head. I just duck.
So okay. So they're like in a row, right? They got their like arms, like arms. What is it like? Interchain, like a chain.
Interlocked.
Interlocked.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. They're interlocked, and 3 headbutts just sort of fly above you as you crouch underneath super easily. It's like, Jesus Christ, what are they doing? Okay, so now they're sort of behind you, but just they're on the floor essentially. But as they're sort of readying themselves, please, if you wouldn't mind, Stabby, do the counterattack here. Let's do it. Or whatever you want to do. Again, role-playing space. If you want to say, fuck it, I'm doing something else, by all means do it. But,
hey, little Billy, are these other little Billies your friend?
yes, they're my friends. They don't talk good, but... And as soon as he says that, the high-pitched murmuring you're hearing before, it gets louder. And you realize that these little Billies, the clones, they make this sound. Just constantly. That's all they do. They don't do anything else. They don't talk. They don't do anything at all. And he's like, I understand them though. I know what they're feeling. And yeah.
Little Billy, how do we incapacitate them?
Not your turn.
No. So we can do this. It's as long as if you're trying to make a check, that's where I'm going to be like, okay, yes, you have to wait your turn or whatever. But if we're just having a talk, it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, let's just say, Ninji, right now, you've just shouted that as you're doing whatever, right? I'm happy with that. Yeah. So yeah, you're like, hey, how do we incapacitate them, right? And little Billy's like, oh, Ninji, what a great question. I'll be honest, they're friends because they're powerful. And all 4 of us together, united, can do anything, mate. I don't know how. And at that moment,
has this slime formed yet?
It's still molding into something, but it's not. It's sort of just drifting around.
Okay.
So it says all 4 of them together can do anything. So if we take out one little Billy, we're good.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like the general concept of togetherness is like a strong idea. You know, it's not like literal.
Boy. Well, I'm glad we don't have to kill little Billy.
Same.
Since apparently these other monster things are stronger than him, apparently. Can I attempt to flee the room?
Well, no, because the slimes are behind you now. You would have to pass them.
Great.
What a great DM. That situation.
Hey fellas, I'm gonna just go ahead and let you know that I think the slime in the corner is gonna become us, and there's gonna be 3 of us, also of each of us.
Is the slime a mimic tier?
So, it could be another little Billy, but we're about to run out of time. So find out next time on the next episode of We Got to Start the Zoom meeting again.
God damn it. We got to figure out a better way of doing this. All right, I'm going to stop the recording and the meeting, and then we'll start it back up, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
You go for this. You go for the
This has put Stabby in quite the predicament here.
little Billy clones, or do we go fight the slime before they can form?
Well, we don't actually know. That was just my intuition there. We don't actually know what they're about to do.
Hey, little Billy, what's with the slime?
Oh, the big chunky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're it's like he's turning into something, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's a slime. If you destroy a slime, I don't know how that works. But yeah, I think it's not good for you. I'll be honest. I'll try to convince it to not attack, but it is what it is, brother.
Hey, slime, please don't attack us. And I get plus, or I'm gonna go get my fucking mallet.
And from this. it was going to reply, but then I heard the mallet remark you made at the end, and it shivers a little bit. And all you hear from it is.
So that's a 6.
For what?
Oh, a speech check for the
Oh
mallet.
no! Hold on. What's your speech check? Sorry.
So I get +1 to speech.
No. I know. But so what are you trying to achieve here?
To convince the slime not to attack us.
It doesn't understand you.
No, okay.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going to roll a speech check. No, it doesn't understand you at all.
All right. Well, in that case, Stabby, start stabbing.
All right. I feel like there's got to be some sort of other option here, but
I'm not seeing it. We've tried stuff. We've talked to everybody.
Can I roll a perception check?
On your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I like throw an arrow into the corner of the room as like a distraction?
In the corner of the room, so it's like a dog toy essentially, and you're hoping they just chase after it.
So then I can like go by them.
Yeah, they're not dumb. They're not dogs. No.
Dang it. I'm conflicted.
I look at them and I go,
Excitedly, they're like,
yeah.
No, they don't do that at all.
Get clapped,
Worth a shot.
Pat.
Worth a shot.
Guys, what do you think I should do? You're on the other side of them from me. I could use some something.
I turn around and leave the room because I didn't duck under.
No. So you guys were in a line, right? Horizontal line, and they were attacking Stabby, and then they flew over Stabby. So they're in front of the doors essentially, and you guys are almost not in the middle, but like you are.
Oh, so they're not between us?
No. All three of you are in a line still.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we've tried talking to everybody and gotten nowhere. Stabby, it is time to
Lograk's
stab.
right next to me, right?
Well, sure. Yes, we're gonna say that.
Can I rip his arm off and throw it across the room?
No, I'm going to fight that.
If you do that, I'm telling you straight up that you will not be able to reattach it.
His good arm?
Yes, but if you fail on a mechanics check, you will not be able to reattach it.
Ooh.
No, you don't get my other arm.
Can we just take Ninji's head off and throw it at them and run away?
Take your own head off.
No.
Just go stabby. Your name is Stabby. Go stab.
I'm afraid. They're slime people. They're just gonna like absorb me and steal my dagger.
Sounds like you problem.
It does.
Okay. All right. I'm throwing an arrow at the one on the left.
All right. What did we make an arrow throw last time? I think it was a 1d4, but you lose it, obviously.
I think it was a 1d3, but I lost it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do a 1d3, and also, yeah, obviously when you throw the Ninji, he has infinite arrows because he specifically said he gave you 3 arrows. That's how many you have.
Right.
So feel free to roll a 1d10 to see if you hit.
Nice.
And that's Stabby's rolled a 3. Okay, so you throw this thing like a lawn dart, and it just like gently places itself a few feet away, like just in front of them, and they're just looking at this dart a little bit confused, and they're like, and now it is Logbrak's turn.
Are they turkeys?
Hmm?
They sound a lot like turkeys.
They're jive turkeys.
No, but they do hate Thanksgiving Day.
Only American Thanksgiving or also Canadian Thanksgiving?
The one, the Canadians
Do
whatever the day is where turkeys. I'm just trying to make a joke.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know if that was relevant. Okay. All right. So none of them are like actual leaders. They're all just look like Little Billy, and right.
Yeah, arms interlocked. 3 of them still.
I run past them and run up to stand beside Little Billy.
But they were already. He's
so
behind us.
Yeah, so the 3 enemies, the 3 enemy Little Billies, they're behind you in front of the door, And
Little Billy.
the slime
Okay.
and the original Little Billy is behind. On the other side, so not opposite to the door.
All right, well, I go up by Little Billy and stand by him to my battle stance.
With the slime getting close to you, that's probably not smart.
Well, I'm outnumbered 3-1, and I'm rolling 2s, and I'm rolling unarmed damage right now. So,
Okay, well, you moving over there is not like you don't roll anything.
No,
so what would you else would you like to do with your turn?
well, they don't react at all as I approach the slime and Billy.
Little Billy, he's like, "Hello."
Little Billy, do you have your bag with all your stuff in it?
Hey, do you have anything in your bag that can help us?
I gave you everything. I just have I got more KFC wrappers. Actually, am I allowed to say KFC on this and then publicize it?
Yeah, I
I
think
have
so.
no idea.
I mean, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, true.
I would edit over that and say
Generic
Fast
chicken
food.
brand.
generic fried chicken. Yeah.
I have more fried chicken wrappers.
Actually, Pat, why didn't you use the KFC bucket as your arm?
Because that's not an arm, mate. It's a bucket.
He said it didn't do anything. I tried to wear it as a helmet. I think I still technically have it on as a helmet.
Well, if that's true, then you got -1 perception.
Oh no! Now I won't notice anything. Okay. Well, if nobody reacts,
No,
at all,
hold on. The slime. It tries. It makes its way in between you and your friends. Like very slowly.
threatening manner.
No, not threateningly. Just like it's like he doesn't really care about what's going on. Slime's just fucking wandering into the middle.
Hey, slime. So the slime doesn't understand us.
No, he doesn't understand words, but I'm sure he might be able to communicate with him through body language.
I approach the slime with my arm and my stick outstretched in a gesture of peace. Yes, peace. You know peace. You know peace.
The slime, it nudges, it forms a little arm real quick,
Like a shrug.
and then it forms a little chin, and then it rubs the chin.
Uh-huh.
That's it. So again.
Okay. So it's not going to do anything to help us not fight the 3 little billies.
That's all.
Can you call off the 3 little billies?
He doesn't know what you're talking about. You need to use body language.
Oh, okay. I point at my friends and the 3 little billies and make a pull them apart, a no fight gesture like this.
Okay. So it makes its way over to them, but it's going to take a bit because it's a slow slime. What would you like to do with your turn then? So that's all free actions. What do you want to do?
I really don't want to piss these guys off if they're gonna. Cause you keep doing this thing where they're good people. It's a 6 Sasquatch or an all-powerful leprechaun that is a Velociraptor. So I don't want to poke anybody in the head anymore.
To be fair, it's a shapeshifter, not a
That's true.
Velociraptor or a leprechaun.
All right, you know what? They're attacking Stabby. I like Stabby. I don't like that they headbutted Stabby. I jump at the one closest to me with my mallet hand and bring it down on his head.
Okay, so I just want to be clear. You were with your friends, then you ran on the other side of the hall, had a failed conversation with the slime, got like a one-word answer from the original Little Billy, and then you convinced the slime to wander in a new direction. Then you're running all the way back to where you initially were, and you're going to leap at one of the clone Little Billies and hit it. What are you hitting it with, sorry? The mallet?
My mallet hand. Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing a 1d3 hit there.
Yeah.
Do a chance to hit. An 8.
7 after the penalty.
True. You know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to give you a +1 to hit as well, actually. So it's an 8. Because of the mallet that Ninji so kindly engineered for you.
Excellent. 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. You know what?
On the head.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Very nice. And that's the end of your turn. Hey, Ninji, would you like to have a turn?
Yeah.
Man.
So first things first, I'm gonna roll a perception to scan the room, see if I can pick out anything.
That's gonna be your whole turn.
Hold on. That is going to be your whole turn, yes. But also, what are you looking for? I'm not gonna be like, I'm happy to do some improv stuff, but like, if you're just like, yeah, I want to check out if there's something I can do.
I just want to see if
this.
there's anything important in the room.
All right, don't roll. I'm going to tell you right now, there is nothing specific that comes to mind that will help you. However, if you want to roll for something more specific in your perception check, then that could be a possibility.
Okay, in that case, never mind. I'm going to try to hit the little Billy clone in the head with an arrow that Logbrak just ever so valiantly
Breath.
whack-a-mole on the fucking head.
Squeaky
So
hammer sound.
D10 for a chance, yeah.
Yep, that's right.
All right, and then
Does he
as
still
we
get +1 for his bow?
Well, it was the cake that was given in the +1, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So does he still have?
Yes.
So it's a 6, right? Okay.
Yep, that's exactly right. Just roll the
All right,
5
and
plus
so-
one with the cake.
and then it was what is
Which-
it for the bow? 5?
Well, just to clarify, the toughness, so we're deciding whether you hit or not right now. So did a 6 hit? Drum roll? Yes, it did. Feel free to roll the damage now, friend.
Sick. I mean, that was a 6, right? Yeah.
And you've rolled a 4 there. Okay. So in this situation, the clone little billies, they all still have their arms interlocked, and you pierce the little billy. Which one of the three? Like, so they're interlocked in a row.
It depends on which one Logbrak hit. I was aiming for that one.
Okay, so all right, you hit the same one,
Yeah.
and you've hit it, and a little chunk of slime just flings off. But here's the thing: you didn't really notice it with Logbrak's hit because it wasn't. I mean, sorry, Logbrak, it wasn't that big of a hit. But you noticed that the slime from the other little billies navigates its way to where the chunk of slime that you just hit, like, recovers it. So basically, at this point, you can surmise that they all share the same health pool, and they're all interlocked for that reason. Because you tell me. Okay. So that's going to be your turn, and now we're going for little Billy, the interlocked little Billy, and they're going to go directly for Logbrak. They would have gone for Ninja, but because he's out of range, it's just inefficient. Logbrak, you're right there. Let's get in there. So they're going to attack. That's a 7, which hits. Patrick, you're mute. I don't know if you know that. Yeah.
I do. I was eating pretzels. So I didn't want to.
I appreciate you muting. That's cool. Okay, so that's going to be a hit there. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to... No, actually, you're going to have to roll to see what limb that hits.
Still a D10.
Yes. That's a 5. What limb is that?
Head. Oh, torso. Sorry, my bad.
I was about to say it's not head, it's torso.
What's your torso looking like?
I had 1 damage before, so that'll bring it up to 2 damage.
Okay, so you're 1 out of 3 health on your torso there.
Ooh.
Interesting. I'm interested to see if your torso
My
breaks,
ma-
how
I
are you
have
going to...
I have a max HP of 5 on my torso.
No, that's the dice roll.
Oh, okay.
So you got 3, it should be, right? Is it 2 or 3?
Yeah.
What do you guys know?
Max HP for torso is 3.
Okay, yep, cool, thank you. So you've got 1 out of 3 health on torso, and I'm really keen to see if his torso breaks, what are you going to improv on that torso?
Coconut, obviously.
Yeah, coconut's going in there. No, Stabby. Stabby can control my body like a mech.
Refuse.
Like a Gundam suit.
That
It'd
could be
like,
mad.
Come on, Stabby, Gundam suit.
I love it. Okay, Also, on another
By
note,
the way, what is the health? Do I have health on my stick arm? Is it back to 2? What are we doing with that?
no, you got 1 health there, friend. And also,
Okay.
when you lose that, you lose those modifiers I gave you.
Yeah.
But yes, okay. So the little Billy clones have taken their hit, and I've given you the hit rather, and the chunky slime continues to make its way over to you, and you realize it's making an individual, like it's forming a person. And from what you can tell so far, it's looking like another little Billy, but not quite.
Oh boy, here we go with Big Billy.
Okay, so at this point, I believe it is Stabby's turn.
Little Billy, is it okay if we kill these guys?
Oh, I don't think you can.
Sounds like a challenge.
No, they're slimes. Like, I just don't think it can be done. But I mean, it can be a challenge, I guess, if you want to take it that way. But
can we lure them out of the room?
yo, that could be fun. Try it.
They're kind of slow, right? Are they still right in front of the door?
The chunky slime is slow. The little Billy is like
Pretty
your
fast.
standard little Billy speed, really.
Oh, okay. So we can outrun him, but not really.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, you could outrun him just because little Billy is just a small, stunty individual.
I'm small though.
He is,
Hey,
no,
yo.
but you're not stunty like little Billy is. Think of little Billy as like,
Tiny
A
Tim.
flying
I'm picturing
trapeze.
Tiny Tim from A Christmas Carol.
well, I was thinking Danny DeVito actually.
Hey, little Billy, do you still have the bow that belonged to Ninji?
Oh, true, he'd have that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, okay, so let me check. So before he already said that he doesn't really have anything, but he does have a bag full of rubbish. So again, he pulls his bag off of his back and he's pulling out all this fast food garbage. And he's just pulling everything out, and he pulls out it's like a magic trick, you know, like a magician pull out scarves from their sleeves, and it just goes on infinitely. It's like that, but he pulls out this massive bow, and he's like, "Yeah, I've got a bow here."
Cool, I guess. Can I have your sunglasses?
You couldn't pull these off, mate. This is a little Billy classic right here. And he takes the aviators off from his collar and he puts them back on. And he's just looking in the distance like the guy from NCIS.
Okay, now that you've put those on, little Billy, do they give you any different perspective of this room?
He puts his hands on his waist, and he crouches a little bit and he gyrates his hips a little bit. And he's like, "I've got fucking perspective, all right, mate." That's it. That's all you got.
Lee, do you have any suggestions for what we should be doing right now?
I'd start apologizing.
Hey, Slimes, sorry. Everybody throw down your weapons or holster them. I can't.
What are we apologizing for, though? Their eyes
Attacking
went
them
red.
with weapons. Attacking them with weapons.
okay.
I didn't
Their
attack
eyes-
them at all. I threw an arrow across the room.
Their eyes went red and they charged at us. They
Maybe they
dove
just
for your
wanted a
head.
hug. Yeah, but maybe they just wanted a hug.
I might have maybe just a little bit told them things about
What
you.
kind of things? Like what?
Whose turn is it right now?
Mine.
Little Billy just stops a little bit and he's not really saying anything. If you want more out of him, you're gonna have to roll a speaking check right now or just attack.
I'm attacking little Billy.
The original Little Billy.
Yep.
Okay, what stats am I gonna give to Little Billy? Okay. So all right, so you were having a very simple conversation with him, but now that he's told you that he is the one who he's told us the clones and the slime something. You guys go ahead. You go ahead and you lunge at the original little Billy.
It's also because he wouldn't give me his sunglasses.
True.
And told me I couldn't pull them off.
Fair. Okay. Can you roll a 1d10 for chance to hit? A tenner. Okay. I'm gonna tell me right now. What are you doing with this 10? How is this 10? What's happening right now? Are you going for the kill? Or are you going? What are you doing?
Let's see. I just want to cut one of his fingers off. That's it. That's all. Maybe a whole hand, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say with a 10.
An arm.
You know what? It's a 10. So I'm gonna let you choose exactly what you want.
If I cut his arm off, can we put it on Logbrak?
You're improving. You tell me. Okay, so tell me. Hold on. I'm gonna say with a 10, because you've rolled a critical hit, you're going to be able to do exactly what you want to cut off. However, the reattaching is another skill check. But please tell me what you're doing right now.
All right, I'm cutting off his left arm.
No, I cut off his leg.
Fucking shit. Okay, you're doing that. You know what?
I don't want a Stumpy Danny DeVito arm. I'd rather have my mallet hand. I don't want Stumpy Danny DeVito arm.
Damage roll for me, please. Holy fucking shit. Okay. So you've rolled a 3 there, but that becomes a 6 because of the critical. Dude, your knife, your dagger, I don't know why, but it cuts through the arm like butter. Like it is the smoothest cut you've seen in your entire life. This guy, down on the ground, looking at his arm. What the fuck, you little dickheads? I needed that arm for arm-related matters. What? Why? Slimes attack! And in this moment, you see the chunky slime that's in the middle of the room. It evolves in absolute fucking eruption and anger. It's the translucent slime. Its form is complete. Its mere aura creates a physical force around it, pushing you all back a few feet. This incredible specimen looks to his fellow little slimes and gestures his palm out to them. Rest easy now, friends. I will protect you. The little slimes take a step back, retreating with the original Billy, who is slack-jawed and staring intently at the raw power this creature has. You have fought against the little slimes and disrespected little Billy, including chopping his arm off for some reason. Now you will face me, and my name? It pauses dramatically, but fiercely, and then crashes its fist against the ground, shattering the floor beneath him. And from the floating debris, the dust and smoke, it pulls its arm out of the rubble and now holds a long bit of pipe. It swings the pipe in the air, clearing the smoke from around him. And now you have full visibility of this force not to be reckoned with before you, and then answers its own question. My name is Little Champion. This entity of pure power stands before you, looking almost exactly like the short and stumpy little Billy. This one, however, looks like it goes to CrossFit at least once a month. And when grabbing fast food orders medium burger meals instead of large ones. Additionally, it has a butt chin that we all know only really fit people have. Roll a smart check for me right now, all of you.
Does he have 2 arms?
All right, Rock rolled an 8. I rolled a fucking 2.
I rolled
Okay.
a 3 after the penalty.
So, Rock, you're the only one who realizes this. However, all 3 of you simultaneously hold one question in your mind, teetering on whether it could possibly be true or whether your mind is playing tricks on you. But Stabby, you know the answer to the question with absolute certainty. And the answer is yes. This thing's power level is indeed over 9,000. So now
Thanks,
you're...
Stabby. Thank you. I told you I didn't even want his fucking arm, man.
So
then leave it on the floor. I don't care.
now
It's your
you're
turn.
fighting something new. You're fighting a little champion as opposed to the little slimes.
So are we rolling initiative again?
Nope. And he's going
Oh.
first because of his sheer power. No matter what, he gets like a +10 to initiative.
Jesus Christ.
This is the strongest thing you've ever seen. And it looks exactly like Danny DeVito, but with a butt chin.
Fellas, I think we should back out into the lobby and have Simeon potentially help.
Before you can even start this conversation, it attacks. It slowly gets ready to pounce into the air, but then instantly vanishes. It's like various parts of the creature went in every conceivable direction at once. Can I get Stabby? Can you roll a perception check for me right now? Not good enough. Stabby, by the time you figure out what the hell is going on, it's just right now an inch away from you. It's going to attack you with advantage. My Discord just crashed.
Nice.
Ayo.
Okay, there we go. It's back up. So it's going to attack you with advantage. Jesus, 2 5s. The 5 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Okay. So it goes to attack you, and as it becomes an inch away from you, it slings this pipe right directly at your head. But you, because you are Stabby, you are a one-of-a-kind specimen. You dodge instantly out of the lunge, and you have this like eye-to-eye moment where you're like, oh, who's stronger? Which one's going to be fucking better at this battle? Who's going to win? And he misses you just slightly, and he's now behind you, and that's the end of his turn. Okay, so whose turn is it now? Was it Logbrak's turn, I believe? Yes.
Yeah.
I run for the door.
You run for the door?
Run for the door.
You're not even
100%.
picking that arm up?
I told you I don't want that fucking arm. This is all on you.
Wow.
Okay. So Logbrak heads for the door. Are you? Okay, I'm just gonna say you go through the door. You're through. You're done. Are you closing it behind you? Or are you just gonna sell?
No, I don't want them to die. I just need to get out of the room.
Wait,
I'm not
he
trying
can't
to punish-
close it though, right?
Yeah.
If we all have to open it, I feel
Yeah,
like we all have
dude,
to help.
the
True.
gods of this universe got mad that I wanted to stay in the lobby, and now it's a 3-person door.
True. Okay, so yeah, actually, yeah, you can't close it even if you wanted to. But again, you sort of have a full turn to do something, so I'm just gonna let you do that. Would you like to do anything else? If you can think of anything else, I'm not forcing you to, whatever.
Yeah, can I do a mechanics check to try to beat the canister on my arm into a blade?
I don't think
I
the
need to
canister has
improve-
enough HP left, mate.
I need to improve the damage I deal.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you try to do it, but I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a very tough check. 10 minutes
I
left.
put on my magical wig. No, I'm not wasting that.
Okay.
Not on a canister arm.
All right. So what's the plan?
Can I give out a suggestion on what we should do?
Yeah.
Yes.
But he can't hear us because he's outside in the lobby.
Oh,
No, I was saying you're just shouting it out.
Just yell really
All
loud.
right,
The door's open.
so
But just to clarify, everyone can hear your plan as well. So the little champion and the little Billy can hear what you're saying right now. But go
okay.
on.
All I'm gonna say then is the chair.
Do they follow us out of the room? Because it's a trial room.
Yeah,
Like,
only
they
you
don't-
left the room, Pat.
Right.
Okay, I did say specifically that the door closed behind you. It's like a solid wall. But because I like the fucking idea of what you are doing, I'm going to let, if you want to, you can try to use a strength check to open up the wall for the previous room you were in, the chair.
I don't know what the chair's even going to do for us.
If,
All right.
I'm intrigued.
Going off sheer panic mode, I also.
I think we need to kill Lil Billy.
I'm not going back in that room. All right. I try to open the door. I listen to the elf, and I try to open. Ooh, there we go. 8. After penalty.
Okay, that's a decent roll. Okay, so what you do? Honestly, it's probably like, yeah. So what you do is
It opens just enough for a dwarf to get in.
No, it's no longer a door. It's a wall. So you've busted through this
Excellent.
wall essentially.
Oh yeah.
Cool, like fucking for sure. So you've busted through this wall, and there is a Logbrak sized hole in this wall now. It's like a fucking like cartoon thing, and everyone's gonna need to. Ninja, you might have a bit of trouble just because you're a bit more of a lankier, sort of taller individual. But yes, you've got that hole through the wall. And the whisper that you heard before.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck you doing in here?
I don't know. The elf told me to come. Any more bright ideas, Ninji?
You're done in here.
I thought so too. Ninji told me to come back. Ninji, what do you want me to do with the chair?
Can I even hear you? I'm still in the other room. I don't think
Yeah, okay, you can't hear each other now. No.
Okay.
Can I out of character explain my what I'm planning? Ow. Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Please tell us.
Okay. So if this fucking bloke is the toughest thing we fought, and he seems to be quite literally OP, when he enters the room, my thought process is he will hear the same whisper, and he also will want some untold riches. So he will sit in the chair, and while he is distracted, we can go into another room.
Hey,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You're gonna be needing to roll a few checks to make that series of events occur in your favor.
Hey, Pete. That how powerful was that tree's monocle?
So the monocle was just okay. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna let you sort of figure out like if you want to improv something with this. The monocle was it's like the battery for the tree, right? It's like an energy source. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's obviously if it's controlling a tree, then it's got to be powerful, right? If you can improv something with that, I love it. Please do
Keep in mind, we couldn't move it. It was huge. It was gigantic.
Well, it can just spew out of the portal wall that the canister came out of.
Yeah, but now it's gonna be in that room. What are we gonna? I mean,
Is there a skill check I could do to harness its power for my hammer arm?
You're gonna need to be giving me a bit more. What would that look like? Help me
You
out
said
here.
it's
I
a
want this to
battery.
happen.
You said it's a battery, right?
Yep.
All right. So I plug my hammer arm into it, and it generates some sort of electrical power.
you're also gonna kill that tree.
Yeah, I don't care about that tree. Imbuing my my hammer arm with some sort of electrical damage.
What's stopping the electricity from just going through the rest of your body?
It's a life force, right?
So I'm just gonna say it's power. So what I'm gonna say is for you to harness that power through like a very volatile
I have
way.
rubber shoes on.
No, you don't. So you're gonna have to make a roll to make sure that doesn't damage you. So yes, you can go down that line of thinking, but again, rolls are gonna decide your fate.
Right, so I'd have to take damage from the chair. It's going to take another limb.
And then
Maybe.
Might take the same arm.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? No, I'm just hanging out in this room because it's safe. I'm just hanging out here. My turn's done. I'm hanging out in this room.
I love what you're doing. I love it. I did not even think about the idea that you're going to go enter in fucking rooms that you've already been into. I love that. That's awesome. But yeah, also I've got to make sure that I'm creating a realistic sort of like make sure that you guys are rolling as needed. And
yeah. No, 100%. No, my turn is. Hang on. No, I do want to try to fashion my arm hand into some sort of blade if that's something that is allowed. Mechanics check or.
Well, wouldn't entering the room have been his turn?
Yes, that's right. That is exactly right. So that is the end of your turn.
Yeah,
there.
that's right. Yep. Forgot I did a strength check. Maybe.
No, you're right. So that was Lograk's turn, and now it's Little Champion's turn again.
No Ninji turn?
No. So this guy is going to go every second turn.
Nice.
Damn.
Thanks, Rot.
Not my fault.
So
I asked y'all for help, and you didn't offer any help, so I went for the easiest target. That was the easiest target in the room to kill.
All right. So regally, Little Champion stands sideways and leans on the pipe that he grabbed as if it were a walking cane. And he, the aristocrat, one foot tucked in front of the other, it taps the pipe on the ground from the spot, and from that spot launches a rapid splitting in the ground that chases after Ninji. Ninji, can you roll an agility check for me?
I suppose.
That's a 5. Okay. Any modifiers?
No, because it was just for a range attack. That's my only modifier.
Okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, you just don't make it. So as the further the splitting travels, the quicker this crack turns into crevice, turns into canyon. Ninji, you ready to leap out of the way, noticing it comes straight for you. But as the splitting reaches about 5 feet away from you, it splits into 2 separate cracks that trail on either side of you, completely circling you. You are split off from the party, from the door, and left with very little floor space around you. So, in meta talking, if you want to make any form of like leaping across or trying to move to another spot on the floor, you'll first need to roll an agility check to jump across the massive gap that surrounds you. Someone can support you with a strength check to like stand on the other side, but that in turn will be their turn as well. So they'll be skipped in the turn order if they want to help you with that. So you're just on this little island, completely surrounded by a big hole.
Well, good thing you have
if
a
I
bow,
fall into
guess.
the hole, am I gone?
Dead.
Forever? Oof.
I think you should shoot.
Yeah, how about I stay right here and I take a shot?
You just be like a turret. Okay. So yes. You're just going straight for the attack?
Can I pull out Isabella? Ask her what the fuck is up.
I love it. Fucking oath. Let's do it. So you tell me what's going on.
All right. Open up the old Velcro backpack.
Yeah.
I stick my hand in. I give her the old 2-1 into the coconut, like a bowling ball. Pick her up.
I'm pretty sure he just sexually violated the coconut.
And I'm like, hey Isabella, how the fuck do I beat a slime?
Yeah. So I don't think you can. But in saying that, it seems like this guy's angry at you. One, because of what little Billy was saying, but because your friend chopped his arm off. Maybe try to get some details on why you would need to apologize. Like, what did little Billy try to say?
Okay. Should I tell her, or was that just a suggestion?
Well, no, yeah. So that's what Isabel had to say to you. That she was just
Okay.
straight up like that's what I gathered from the situation. At least,
Okay.
Might be wrong. Maybe, but...
It's still my turn, right?
Yep.
So I yell out to little Billy. Obviously, little Billy, hey, sorry about your arm. Stabby is he's Stabby. Yeah, you've seen his handiwork, obviously.
Handiwork.
How do we? Fuck you. How do we apologize to the slimes?
He's a little champion in response to Ninji there. It's like it knows that it's going to win this battle. It knows that. And it's like, do you regret your actions now, Boneman? Do you regret what you've done to little Billy?
I definitely regret the actions of my friend. I can't speak on his behalf, but I am regretful. I'm sorry. Little Billy was, a pretty decent guy. I liked him. He gave me this really cool bow.
Hey, he points to one of the original, like, the little Billy slime trio, and he orders one of them to do some, like, basically they lose one of their arms, and it slithers back onto the original little Billy, and now he's got an arm. And he's like, oh, this is almost better. And
Has little Billy, like the original little Billy, always been slime?
No. So from the trio, so the original Billy is he is fleshy Danny DeVito. He is the real thing. But no, the slime from the trio makes its way over to the original little Billy, and now little Billy just has a slime arm, and the rest of him is normal little Billy. And he's like, that's little champion. He goes, that is not a concern anymore. The arm, that's fine. But I'm talking about the other actions where you segregated little Billy despite all of his efforts to help you.
Segregated from who? From not letting him be part of our party? I'm in the other room. I can't talk. Sorry.
Little Billy, of course, saved you from the witch Isabel in the forest. Little Billy saved you from the dragon Geralt that time, pulling you out of that cave to safety while you guys did nothing. Little Billy even helped Ninjitsuki, you, with that earwax problem you had. Little champion just like shakes his head in absolute disgust. I heard the stories, mate. You're filthy, mate.
Great. And we need Logbrak with his speaking check to come back in here.
So you guys, what I can do is I can roll a perception check for me, Stabby and Ninji.
What has little Billy?
There we
What
go.
has little Billy been telling this guy?
Ninji, you can see little Billy is fucking sweating. He's looking around in every direction except your way. He's just like scratching the back of his head. He's trying to get out of here. Super awkward, like.
Little Billy, what the fuck? What's your problem?
All right. So, you guys didn't let me a part of your group. I felt like I could have been a good contribution. So yeah, I told some slimes that you were mean to me on adventures that never occurred. What of it?
How about instead of lying, you tell the truth? So that way we don't have to fight this gargantuan fella.
Lies or not, it represents your character correctly. You guys are betrayers. You would kill each other for any chance, for better items.
He's talking like we would just chop a guy's arm off just because. Like, I don't get where this guy's coming from.
That I couldn't pull the look off.
So at this point, basically what I'm going to do is I was going to give you a speech check with advantage against Little Champion to get him to stop attacking. But because you chopped his fucking arm off, you're just getting a speech check right now. So basically, you know what? Based on your performance right now, try to. What do you want to say to Little Champion right now?
Me? Stabby?
Well, I'm gonna say Ninji is the one that rolled the 10 perception. He's asking the question. So
okay. So essentially, Little Champion.
yes, that's my name.
We will. Can we undo our harm by making Little Billy a honorary member of the Three Musketeers?
Little Billy? He's in tears. This is all I wanted. I just wanted to be a part of an adventuring group with a bunch of skeletons. I don't know why so specific a dream. But that's what it is. And then can you roll a roll a speaking check but with advantage. The Little Champion sees Little Billy and he's like, So roll again. It's a 6.
I got a 6 here.
Okay. So it's a 6. What do I do with that? I'm gonna say it's a mixed success. So I'm gonna say Stabby, did you want to support Ninja here?
Support him in what way?
Did you want to because I mean, all right, here's the thing. Little Champion believes Ninja, but he definitely does not believe the man that literally chopped his friend's arm off. So if you want to make your plea, little one, how do I know you're not going to chop his arm off again if he parties with you? And basically, you're going to make a roll with disadvantage. However, if you role play and talk well enough, I'm going to get rid of that disadvantage.
Inspiration. You're giving inspiration.
Essentially.
I don't think I feel bad about chopping his arm off, actually.
Brock! I'm sorry, Stabby. I'm in the other room. I have no idea what's happening. I'm in the other room just cowering in fear.
I didn't.
Little champion comes up with this. He says, "Okay, I see no remorse in you. So how about we just do this? Make it super even. I get one of your arms."
Yep. I think that's a good idea for Stabby.
I get one of your
An
arms
eye
and you
for an
walk away.
eye.
Wow. All right. You can have my right arm.
Little champion straddles over your way, looking at you unblinkingly, just dead in the eye. There's so much hatred in this thing, but he's so excited about fucking ripping your arm out. And he pushes you onto the ground, puts his feet against your torso, against your ribs, and he just grabs you by the fucking fingers. Not even like by the arm, which is better support. He grabs you by the fingers and just pulls as hard and slowly as he can until you hear a pop, and your arm's gone. Also, he's going to, with the pipe, he's going to shave off the socket for the arm. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to put anything where the arm was.
Damn.
That's even. And he walks off.
He walks off like he's
Yeah,
gone.
he walks off to the slime and little Billy.
Can we leave this room now?
I don't care what you do. Oh, I'm gonna join you because you're my friends now. Oh, I got more aviators if you want them. And he pulls out from his bag. He's got like 3 sets of aviators. One of them's cracked though, like on the frame.
Dibs.
On the cracked one.
Yeah.
You're in the other room. You don't.
Yeah, you don't
get-
get
no,
you don't get to call dibs.
He's
Meta dibs.
No, you're not here. And he's like, do you want to? Oh, where's your mate? Where's he in the other room? Oh,
Yeah, let's go get him.
No, but you want the glasses first, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
All right.
I don't want the cracked ones.
All right, so he hands you the good set, and Ninji he gives you a set, and he's like, "We're like we should come up with a name. We're like the Aviator Friends, aren't we? Are we the Aviator Friends?
Whatever would make you happy, little Billy.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
All right. So he holds on, like he's in the middle, and used to on either side of him, and he holds your hands, and like it's awkward. Like he wants to hold your hands, and you guys are just like, "Yo, we don't want to get fucked by the little champion." So he's just going along with it, and so you wander into the middle of the room. You have done so far. What rooms? You have done the
Green and yellow.
Yeah. Can we go into the yellow room?
which is the room you just came out of, yeah? The slime room?
No, we came out
No,
of
that
the,
was green.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yellow was chair.
Okay, so yellow is chair. You can go through there if you want.
Hey,
I mean-
hey, little Billy, there's this magical chair in this room.
Holy
over here that'll
fuck.
Give you whatever you want. You go in there and it's like a magical wishing chair, and anything you ask for, as long as it's not alive, you get it.
Little Billy looks up at you and he takes the glasses off. I know what the chair does.
Oh, well, you can get some pretty cool stuff, little Billy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we going through the next door or what?